Hi, my name is Mariana Ferreira. I have been trying to study the world, what happened 65.5 million years ago. With all the events that had happened, people wonder again and again. Would this happen again? With the Mayan calendar, it says that the world will end in 2012, December 21st. And the people need to see to the past what happened in the Yucatan Peninsula, where it destroyed everything, half of the species. What will we do about this again? Would this happen again? We'll find out. Of the species on Earth were extinct, and where the asteroid hit the Earth, the impact of the asteroid was really awful, so powerful that it was like 10 million tectonic bombs hit at once. All the dust and ash destroyed the Earth. When ash rised up to the atmosphere, it blocked the sun and the plants started to die. And slowly the animals, one by one, went away, and now it's all the past. But would it happen again? Scientists say some of the asteroids, one of them especially, called 211-4653, will have a route near Earth. But of course, would this asteroid destroy the Earth? Would it get close enough that the gravity would pull it back? We'll find out later. Ring of the crater. Clustered around the crater through the Norilsk sinkhole, suggesting that the prehistoric ocean basin in the depression left by the impact, this hole was made in the middle of the land, with now a beautiful beach where the millions and millions of tourists go and visit, which is now named the Yucatan. As you can see the picture in there, possible the asteroid that hit the peninsula 65.5 million years ago, the crater was made called the Chicxulub crater, which is 18.8 kilometers wide. With such a big crater, of course no one could see it because it's underneath the ocean, and of the shape of the crater, it has been obstinately shown that it was a very round asteroid that hit the Yucatan Peninsula 65.5 million years ago. To see in this photo, at the screen that the asteroid might have hit in an angle of 20 to 30 degrees angle from the south, which was when the asteroid hit the atmosphere, was the most impact force of the atmosphere made with waves that's not sound waves, but what's called a vapor fireball that hits the ground, and because of the angle of the asteroid hit the Earth, most of the impact debris went northwest, which was where most of the ashes and fire burned up all animals instinctively because of such massive heat that was given by the asteroid as impact hit. Earth is real low beneath the surface of the water, and in this picture, well, several pictures, they're separated into 4 blocks, which explains the process after an asteroid has hit the ground and sometimes said that it's a touchdown in ground zero. In first block, we can see that the asteroid hit and pushed it with so much force that the heat had melted some of the ground with the velocity that made debris ejected outside of the crater. That would be made in the first process to become a real crater. In the second picture, you could see that after the asteroid has hit the ground, there was a rebound by the Earth, was like turning into a trampoline that ejects what Earth of debris outside of the crater. To become its true form on the third block, the left down picture, as the rebound absorbed the impact, it also started to have a downfalling, which is the condition of modified stage. On the last but not least, as the crater is formed, there is an ejectile blanket that is after the Earth has stabilized and is uprises with the land that's softened. It also has the eye melt, which is the hottest part of the crater, and it has its central peak. That is when after the first touchdown of the asteroid and rebound up, so it turns into like this little, not island, but this little mount because it rebounded up like a ball. And then the terrains of collapsed material, that is all the ashes and debris that has fallen down after the asteroid has collapsed it. In this picture that we can see there are 4 different kinds of animals. The meat eaters, which are the carnivores. The Palinthyosaurus. The omnivores. And the Hyraeodoristia. There are 4 different kind of species that were extinct, but in different rates of time. As you can see, the carnivores, they were the least fastest to get extinct because they're meat eaters. So when the ashes came up and blocked the sun, plants died. And the omnivores, the ones that eat the plants, died faster. And because of the faster they died, there was still more food for the carnivores. And because they're carnivores, there's a lot of leftovers. So it's easier for the carnivores to survive faster and longer because there are more omnivores, plant eaters, to eat from. Now the third little box of the dinosaurs, they're the insect eaters. Now, because insects are so much harder to eat, this kind of animal had a very up-down rate of dying. We can first see that it died it's had more insects to eat first, but then suddenly, because of the plant downfall and the water and all these different elements that happened after the impact, it had a downfall again. And people wonder what's gonna happen. Well, if an asteroid actually hit Earth, which I doubt, which is 1 in a billionth, it's very rare, we'll have ash, millions dead in seconds. The sun blocked, electricity, damage, it's gonna be devastating because people don't have an idea that this could happen. And if it did, we always have to be ready.